This is problem number 13 from the H8-9 homework. It states, write a polynomial of least degree having zeros of 3 and 3 minus 2i. So they're saying here we want to have the least degree possible, okay? And they're listing out two roots here, okay? But since we're given two roots, you think possibly maybe there's going to be two roots. But with this one being complex, remember they always come in pairs. So since we're also going to have a root at 3 plus 2i, our minimum degree for this one is going to have to be a third degree polynomial, or a cubic. So our minimum degree is 3. So our zeros, or our roots, we have x equals 3. We have x is going to equal 3 plus or minus 2i. Now, if those are the roots, remember, we can turn them into factors. I'm going to turn just the x equals 3 into the factor x minus 3. Okay, then let's go ahead here. Instead of turning this one into factors, we haven't done working backwards in this assignment yet in any of the homework videos, so let's go ahead and do that. If I say here that x equals 3 plus or minus 2i, remember, this is the working backwards method. Right, I can take it here. Let's get the imaginary number by itself. I'm going to take it and just subtract the real number from each side here. So after we do that, we've got x minus 3 is going to equal positive or negative 2i. And now to get rid of the I, we're going to just square that side. But if we square that side, we have to square the left side. That'll give us a perfect square trinomial here. X squared minus 6x plus 9 should equal. So it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative, right? Because they're going to be positive either way when you square it. And then 2 times 2 is 4, and we get 4i squared. But 4i squared is the same thing as 4 times negative 1, which is negative 4. So we have negative 4 is going to equal our x squared minus 6x plus 9. And then we're going to just add our 4 across. And we have x squared minus 6x plus 13 equals 0. So the factor we're going to get from both of these roots will be x squared minus 6x plus 13. And our whole polynomial is going to come now from multiplying those two factors together. So you can do that by distributing, or if you want to use a generic rectangle area model, that's totally fine. I'm going to do that just to make sure I'm careful and I don't make a boo-boo. So we've got what? X minus 3. We've got x squared minus 6x plus 13. So the area of this box should be an x to the third. This should be a negative 3x squared. This should be a negative 6x squared. This should be a positive 18x. This should be a positive 13x. And this should be a negative 39. So when we take this and write this all out, we're going to have a y equals x to the third minus 9x squared plus 31x minus 39. That is our minimum degreed polynomial that we could have that contains those two roots. That's number 13 for H8-9. Got questions? Let me know.